Welcome to Bury Football Club's 2014-15 season review, looking back at Bury's brilliant promotion winning campaign in Sky Bet League 2. In this series of videos, we will be tackling each month a week at a time throughout the summer. The summer of 2014 was a time of change at the club, with manager David Flitcroft overhauling a squad that struggled at the bottom of the table the season before, into a team which would be able to match Chairman Stuart Day's long-term ambitions of Championship football, as well as seeing several behind-the-scenes changes, including a new pitch. One of the big signings of the summer saw the return of Bury youngster Nicky Adams after he signed from Rotherham United. When he signed, he couldn't hide his pride of being able to put on his old club's colours once again.
I'm absolutely delighted, to be honest. I can't put it into words. As soon as I knew Bury wanted me to come back here and there was interest, jumped at the chance really. And obviously I had interest from other clubs and stuff, but
clubs at a higher level as well.
Yeah, League One clubs, very good League One clubs. But I had a good long chat with my dad. Everyone knows my dad's a Bury fan. My family, I'm a local boy. I'm only around the corner. So, and what's going on here and what I believe is going on here, it was a no-brainer for me really.
Another player making his return to Bury after seeing the side into League One during 2010-2011 season was striker Ryan Lowe. On his return, he proclaimed that his love of the club made the decision easy.
What sold you? Why come back to Bury?
Well, basically the love for the club I've got already, and even more love I've got for it now with obviously the new chairman and Flickers and Brassy and Futch and everyone around the place, including yourself, the things that are going on here. Destined for the top, and I wanted to be part of that.
We then dipped into the released players of recently relegated Barnsley, whom the gaffer managed before taking over the Shakers, with the signing of tough tackling midfielder Kelvin Atuhu, who felt the club could prove to be the perfect team for him.
Well, I've known the manager for a long time, and I had a conversation with him over the summer. He told me what his dream was and what his goal was and what he wanted to achieve for Bury Football Club, and I believed in what he was doing and what he wants to do, and I thought, it could be the right move for me.
Other summer signings included Danny Mayer, who impressed while on loan from Sheffield Wednesday during the previous season, experienced goalkeeper Shwan Jalal, fullback Chris Hussey, who also signed after impressing on loan, young centre-back Keal O'Brien and Danny Rose, a talented young striker from Barnsley. The team started the season with a disappointing 1-0 defeat to Cheltenham Town at the JD Stadium, with Joe Hanks firing past Shwan Jalal from outside the box on 42 minutes with the only goal of the game. After the match, David Flitcroft felt that his side never came out of the traps, but will look to improve.
Probably, as disappointed as I've been since I come here that, we couldn't break a team down, an organised team, a structured team. They had a game plan which they executed better than us. I think they stifled us and slowed us down to a point where the tempo weren't quick enough, certainly in and around the box and in and around the last third. But we've made Steve Elliott the man of the match. Our cross into the box was as poor as it's been, and them match-winning moments, match-defining moments, our execution was very poor. So we've got a lot to take from that. Welcome to League Two. We've had a good pre-season, but now we're back down to earth with a real shudder. And if I'm being honest, we believe that Cheltenham would come and part of the bus, if you like, and they have done. But we've another 22 teams will come and do that. That's my belief. So we've not hit nards and low with enough quality. So that's something that we need to work on.
After the disappointment of their defeat to Cheltenham, the Shakers played local rivals Bolton Wanderers in the Capital One Cup and put in a battling display. A 90-minute penalty by Craig Davis was the only thing stopping Ryan Lowe's first goal back at the club, taking Bury through to the next round. The Shakers carried on battling throughout extra time, but eventually lost 3-2 to a side 2 leagues above them. The Shakers took a fantastic away following to the Macron Stadium, who witnessed club hero Ryan Lowe score his first goal after his return. When he was substituted, this is the reaction he got. The Shakers took the momentum they received from their battling defeat to rivals Bolton into their next match, an away trip to Hartlepool. The side played extremely well and came out 2-0 winners with strikes from Daniel Nardiello and Danny Rose. Jim McNulty felt that this was a result they deserved and they could have got even more goals.
Yeah, a short performance, a man's performance from the group today, and I think a performance that shown that we're evolving as a group.
Could it have been more? Could it be more than 2?
Yeah, it could, but you know, windy days away at Hartlepool, they're not easy. The pitch didn't play as Bolton did, for example, on Tuesday night, so you can't always play that lavish, zipping football. It could have been more, yeah, but 2-0. It's a lovely result for me as a defender.
It's 3 points, that's all that matters.
Resolute, strong, good all round.
After your last 2 results, just what they needed, just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, I've just been saying with the manager there that fine margins in football, fine seasons, and for me the first 2 games thus far could have been so different.
A Tuesday night away trip for the Shakers to Luton saw the hosts manage to grab a draw, with Danny Rose's poacher's effort on 62 minutes looking like a winner, until sub Pelly Ruddock saw his deflected strike from the edge of the box sail past Rob Layton on the 90 minutes. After the match, Flitcroft felt that his team were excellent but were let down by failing to convert chances.
We've controlled and dominated the home side really well. Thought our tempo was good. Quality was as good as I've seen it. But we've not let it slip in the last 5 minutes. You know, we've let it slip in the first half to completely dominate a team like Luton and then not score the goals and not upskill the quality. You know, first half we got a lot of good interchange, a lot of combination play, and we didn't hit the target enough. You know, there wasn't just that final bit of quality, and you know, you've got to come here. It's a tough place to come, and while you're on top of teams, you've got to really, you know, score and get up in terms of goals, because at 1-0 it's a dangerous scoreline. You know, for the last 10 minutes they've thrown caution to the wind, throw 5 or 6 bodies up front and cause us problems. But you know, that's, like I said, from dealing with it in the 85th minute. I'd rather deal with it from the first minute and try and get up a steam and you know, win games in the first half, and that's what we should have done.
Yeah, I mean, you did. You opened them up and you had 4 or 5 attempts on goal. They were a bit powder puff, weren't they, the attempts on goal?
Just didn't have the quality, you know, didn't have the quality or real power behind them. But you know, to open them up, and you know, a very well organised and well drilled, you know, John Still team. You know, at times they couldn't deal with it, sort of our offensive play, but we've got to have more product from it, and that's where the game we lost tonight.
Next up saw the Shakers host eventual promotion rivals Plymouth Argyle at the JD Stadium. The Shakers coasted into a 2-0 lead within 15 minutes after goals from Tom Sawes and Danny Rose. However, a penalty decision on 66 minutes with Ruben Reid calmly put past Rob Lainton meant the Shakers had to battle hard to keep hold of their lead. Nathan Cameron felt that the team handled themselves well after conceding halfway through the second half.
The first half we controlled the game. I think we were cruising at 2-0 really. It was a bit unfortunate the way we conceded the goal. I thought I didn't think it was a pen, but there you go. It happens sometimes. We were hanging on at the end, but we got the 3 points, and you know, we moved back into the top 7.
The final game of August saw the Shakers come up against fellow Lancashire side Accrington Stanley at the JD Stadium. A goal by Kai Naismith for Stanley on 19 minutes looked like it could help the visitors go into half-time 1-0 up. However, Danny Rose, with his 4th goal in as many games, got the equaliser 10 minutes before the break. Danny Mayer grabbed the lead of 62 minutes with a brilliant strike from 25 yards out. The win helped the team into a good start of the season with 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss in the league. The team finished the month 6th in the league, with the rest of the season looking promising after being able to turn around a disappointing first result.